Hey guys, so my other video is not loaded yet because I haven't edited it, put it back all together. So I'm gonna do a quick Dollar Tree and Walmart haul for you. I went and bought some stuff to get ready for the hike tomorrow. I had a few more of the extra large puppy pads. These are not for the hike, but those are for Brandy. I got some Band-Aids and some alcohol swabs, various things to restock my first aid kit. My first aid kits tend to get quite a bit of use. I bought some air fresheners for the car vents, put those in the morning. I got a couple of these to pack into my backpack tomorrow for trail snacks. My addiction, the caramel hard candies. Two of these, the fruit and nut blend trail mix. They're fairly lightweight. And I'll show you what I'm going to do to minimize trash in and out. I was out of floss, so I picked up a little thing of floss. Picked up 2 bones for Brandy and Lady in the morning. Mint flavored because their breath stinks pretty bad. Some people will laugh at this, but a pack of Hot Hands. I like to keep a pack of those with me even during the summer months, because if somebody gets hypothermia or something, or starts to get hypothermia, that's a good way to kind of offset the cold. Let's see here. Some bleed stop. This is good, especially if you've got older people that are hiking with you that might be more of a free bleeder. Stuff's good to have on hand. Bought some more paracord. I'm running pretty low. Bottle of hand sanitizer for the car because I'm just about out. Let's see. What else do we have in here? Some stormproof matches because I'm out of those. And some of the other stuff I'm going to show you is stuff I've already had. I'm going to sit down here. That I've already had that we're just taking with us on the hike. So I'm going to put you guys right here for just a second in my napkin holder on my table. Maybe. My grandfather built this thing. I'll show it to you here in just a second. So some of this stuff I've already had, and we're just taking it with us on the hike because it's good to have with you. One thing that I bought at Walmart today was a miniature Frog Togs chili towel. If you guys have not used chili towels before, they are incredible for warm weather activities and hiking. So this is the mini. You can get this for like $3 at Walmart, and essentially this one is like just a neck wrap. So you can see, you unfold it all the way, and it's fairly long. So at that, we'll keep that with us. I've got a full-size chili towel that I take when I go hiking now. They're really nice to have, in my opinion. I just really enjoy having it. Let's see. Emergency blanket, one of the only things I've never had to use, but I always carry it with me. Super lightweight, does not add a lot of weight to the backpack. I cannot find my backpack, so I'm taking kind of a larger bag tomorrow that I'm not used to taking. First aid kit, I have a small box here, a couple of big gauze pads, and what I'm going to do is just kind of unpack some of this other stuff into the first aid kit. So I'm going to set you guys down. Alcohol prep swabs. These are important to have. You know, it's better than carrying around a big thing of hydrogen peroxide or anything like that. I'm going to take about half of these, put them in this first aid kit. And this is really just a basic first aid kit. I'm not putting a lot in there. I'm taking the stormproof matches out. I'm putting them in there because this case is not watertight, but it's close. And I also have a hot spark with me all the time, so flint and steel to be able to use in the case of an emergency. I'll put the Hot Hands in there as well. So when you're hiking, and especially when you're going solo, it's, you know, you want to conserve as much space as possible. Get down, there is nothing for you in the sink. Hey, no. I swear, my dog would get into anything. New ace bandage, the last one that I had to wrap a gal's knee in it and didn't get it back, obviously, but that's all right. She needed it more than I did, and that's what they're there for. First aid kit's meant to be used. So some Band-Aids, I bought a box of colored ones and a box of the clear. The colored ones more so because, you know, a lot of the kids, they, for whatever reason, get more comfort out of a colored Band-Aid or a themed Band-Aid kind of thing. So, and the clear ones have all the different sizes, so I'm just going to put a couple of pads of each size in here. Or they're supposed to. It looks like somebody may have opened this particular box at the Dollar Tree, but what are you going to do? So I'm going to add about half of each one. Actually, I think we may put our waterproof matches in our dry box. I have to find my dry box. I'm pretty sure it's in my backpack, which is unsettling because I don't know where my backpack is. I dropped Band-Aids. There we go. So, packing all this stuff. Oh, there it is. I'm going to show you all my hiking stick here in a minute, the one that I've been using since 2005, 14 years now I've been using the same hiking stick. Put a few of those big clear ones in there. Some of these little mid-size ones, and then we've got several of the small ones in there. To me, the small Band-Aids are kind of useless, but for a kid, you know, you get a scrape, and, you know, Band-Aids like a magic thing. You know, kind of like Mama's spit would take the rust off your car. A Band-Aid takes the hurt away for a kid. I mean, you were a kid before. I mean, you remember being like, oh, let's put a Band-Aid on and make it all better. And it's, you know, that mind over matter stuff. And I think those matches will fit in here, just in case we don't find the dry box tonight. So a lot of people are like, well, it's too full. It's going to bust open when you use it. And I said, well, you know, hopefully you don't have to use it. And we're going to put the bleed stop right on the top. And we're going to close that up. And so, first aid kit. This is one you can get at Walmart. It's got 85 pieces in it when you get it. It does come with one of the little cold packs. These things don't last a whole lot of time anyway, so I don't really bother with keeping one anymore. I used to be obsessed with having one because it's the one thing that I didn't have that I knew somebody else had. It just, for the amount of time you get out of it, it's almost not worth it. So, and they weigh quite a bit. So this box here probably weighs close to a pound now, which is almost more than I'd like to carry, but it's also got my matches and my ace bandage and that kind of stuff in there, so I'm okay with that. We're going to put that in the backpack. We're going to put our emergency blanket in the backpack. These we're going to take out of the boxes, okay? We're going to keep the crackers. We're going to keep the can of chicken. We don't need the little spoon, and we don't need this cardboard box, so that's trash now. Same thing for the buffalo. We're going to keep the crackers in the can. We're going to get rid of everything else, okay? That's all trash now. These here, okay, we're going to put into one Ziploc bag because they are the same thing, and we don't need to be taking any more trash than we need to. That's something we teach our kids. You carry it in, you carry it out. So the more trash you take in, the more trash you take out. The more potential trash you take in, the more trash you'll definitely have to bring out. So we're going to open these up. Oh, that smells good. I love raisins and those golden raisins. I love that stuff. So we're just going to dump both of these into one plastic bag. Like so. So just like that, little fruit and nut mix. Looks like more fruit than nut, but that's all right. I prefer the fruit. Oh, no, big nuts. Okay, you know what I mean. So we're going to, an action, yeah, that's all we're going to put in that bag. So we're going to close that and squeeze the air out, okay? Air takes up a lot of space in your bags. So squeeze the air out, and then we're going to kind of roll that over just like that. So that's trail mix. It's good power food. The paracord, we're just going to go ahead and take the wrapper off, okay? That's more trash I don't want to have to carry if I have to use this for anything. I've had to use paracord before on the trail to make a splint for somebody who she broke her leg, and I ran into her on the trail, and I had to help her husband and daughter get her off the trail. We just splint her leg. She had a green stick fracture on her tibia, not fibula, tibia, I think. Something else that I always take with me, and people laugh, but you never know. When you gotta go, you gotta go. These little to-go tissues that you can get at Walmart, they're like $1.20. I know I could roll up my own toilet paper, take the center roll out, but I don't always have to use this on the trail. Very seldom have I ever had to use this on the trail, so I go through maybe 1 or 2 of these a year. So we'll put that directly in the backpack. Brandy, get back in here, please. I'm telling you, I don't know what that dog's getting into, but it's not good. Come on, baby. Thank you. Would you like to say hello? So, come here, Brandy. So this is Brandy. Brandy is what I would like to call my special needs dog. Hello. Because there's just something not right about her. Brandy. Hello, baby. And then Lady's down here somewhere roaming around under the table. She thinks I'm eating, and that if she sits here long enough, she can beg for something to eat. Brandy, get down off the counter, please. Hey, get down. There ain't nothing up there for you. She thinks the sink's full of food all the time. I'm going to open up these candies. I'm not putting but maybe 3 or 4 in my backpack. The rest of them I'll put back in the cup holder in my car. So, a few of those for the trail. Well, let's see, what else? Put that stuff in for the trail. And the important thing, too, to remember is that Ziploc bag that I put my trail mix in, that will be my trash bag for everything in my pack. Now, everybody in my den has been instructed, my Cub Scout den, has been instructed to bring one very tightly balled up plastic bag to put in the corner of their backpack, because as we hike, any trash that we come across that's not dangerous, so paper, plastic bottles, that kind of thing, the kids will pick up, they'll put in their bag, and we'll carry that with us all the way through the trail. And we bring it back out. That's kind of our conservation type effort that we do anywhere we go. So, my eyes look weird. Looks like this eye is like going up and this eye's going down. That's weird. So we pack it in, pack it out, but we trash in, trash out, just like we were geocaching. So got my plastic bag there. Hand sanitizer, I'll take that with me. Chili towel, my big chili towel's out in the garage. I'll have to find it. I know where it's at. I just have to go get it. My hiking stick. So this particular stick here I have used for almost 15 years now. It has seen better days. It's being held together by sinew. Hello, Brandy. Ignore all that stuff. That furnace is not on right now. We're actually going to be replacing that pretty soon, but it's just piled full of stuff right now. So this stick was hand-painted for me when I got my Eagle Scout. Brandy, get down. Hang on just a second, guys. Hey, get in. Right now. There ain't nothing in the sink for you. Nothing. Nothing. So, this stick was hand-painted for me. My dad had it painted for me when I got my Eagle Scout. It is made of a wood very similar to bamboo. I don't remember what the guy told me it was, but it's hollow on the inside, or semi-hollow. And as you can see here, it's cracked almost all the way down. And every time I'm like, this is the last trip this stick will make. Get down, please. Hey, down. So this stick has several medallions on it. These tell you different places I've been. So this is Blowing Rock. I'll be there this weekend. Clingman's Dome, depending on how the weather is the day I come back, I'll probably drive home the Blue Ridge Parkway and may hike there too on my way home. That's from the National Scout Jamboree in 2005. Let's see. I've got the Boy Scout medallion from 2010, our centennial anniversary. Let's see, Abrams Falls. This is in Cades Cove in Blunt, Sevier County area. Cumberland Mountain State Park, not too far from where I live. National Camping School certification. Mount LeConte, my happy place in the Great Smoky Mountains. Let's see, what else? We have Cades Cove, just their general medallion. Brandy, get down here. Camp Buck Tom's medallion, summer camp I worked at for several years. Mount Mitchell, beautiful place on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Another Cumberland Mountain State Park. And you see all these little bits of sinew. These are very tightly wound half hitches, and that's kind of what's holding the stick together nowadays. It's got a little toddler-sized hiking boot to keep the end from mushrooming out and being terrible. And then this is my grip. So I put this grip on there myself. This is about 75 feet of paracord. So if I needed more paracord, I could always untie this grip, and I have 75 feet of cord on me at all times, which is really nice to have. So when I teach walking stick classes on how to make walking sticks and take care of them and stain them and decorate them and put medallions on and make grips, I always tell them the reason for the grip is twofold. One, it helps you grasp the stick. Two, it's an emergency supply of rope if you need it. So always nice to have. There's nothing in there. Like, you didn't even eat all the food I had outside for you. Why are you trying to eat your sister's? I have some greedy dogs, I'm telling you. So that's kind of my little get ready with me for the hike. Tomorrow I'll show y'all what I'm going to wear hiking wise, and if I'm riding by myself tomorrow, I'll do some vlogging and show you guys the countryside where we're driving through. It's going to be a beautiful drive tomorrow. And yeah, so expect my other video soon, and talk to you later. Good night, guys.